Hey YouTube, it's a little bit warm out here today. It's I think it's 90 degrees so far. I haven't been out flying in, jeez. Might almost be 2 weeks. Could that be true? I think it could be true. I've been lazy. It's been warm. It's been raining. Ugh. Well, I don't have anything exciting to test today. Wanted to try flying with a GoPro Session strapped to the top of my 4-inch Kestrel to see what that looks like. Did some playing around at the house with that out in the front yard. Nothing serious, just seeing how it kind of cinewhoops around. It's definitely not a cinewhoop, right? That's doesn't even look like a whoop. But you know, I threw some cinewhoop style rates on it, something low like 400 or 500 degrees per second. Figured I'd play with that today, see what that looks like. I think it's gonna be something I don't really have much use for it, but I'm curious, and I kind of want to see the difference between Super View and whatever the Caddx Turtle does. I already got a little bit of a glimpse of that at home. I was surprised. With the lens correction that I've been applying to the Caddx Turtle the whole time, the horizontal field of view on the Turtle and the GoPro in Super View is almost identical. It's really close. But the vertical field of view is pretty different. And of course, the Super View means the center of the frame is not stretched, which is cool. But yeah, I can't do too much about that. Oh, they don't want to give me a green arrow here. Oh, here it comes. Nope, yellow arrow. But all my quads were flying pretty good the last time I was out here. Though I keep hearing Betaflight 4.0.2 fixed some weird issues, I guess, or something that were in 4.0. And I would totally believe that there's some kind of issue in 4.0 because I was running the betas on my 3-inch and I think on my 5-inch, and they were flying great. No, definitely not on my 5. That's a lie. I was flying the beta on my 3-inch and my 4-inch, and they were flying great. Beta, well, one of the release candidates. I don't know what I was flying. Nightly builds of some sort of 4.0. But then when I was flying 4.0 on the 3-inch, something was not right. I should upgrade that. See what happens. I did upgrade one of my 5-inch quads with that new iFlight dual gyro flight controller. I think I upgraded the one that was a little twitchy. I think I have a crunchy motor. They look okay though when I spin them up in Betaflight, but it doesn't sound quite right when I spin it. We'll see what happens. I'm just curious. I didn't want to flash everything today because I haven't flown in 2 weeks. I want something that flies right. I don't want to be experimenting. But I'll experiment just a little, right? That's okay. What else can I tell you guys about? I just want to fly today. I want to have a good time. Maybe get some footage. I have not done a flight edit, with some music and stuff in a long time. I think it was in September, maybe. Could that be right? I'd believe it. They're making me stop at this red light here. Not many cars have to go though, so I'm gonna get my turn pretty soon. I haven't been working on the frame at all. I should be trying to get quotes from manufacturers in China, but I have not been doing a good job at that. Thinking I'm probably going to have CNC Madness up in Canada manufacture my first batch. So it'll cost me somewhere a little over $20 a frame, I imagine. And I'll have some extra parts I have to pay for. And that means I'll probably have to charge $45 for a frame. And I'm going to try to be okay with that. I always say I don't want to sell a product unless I would buy it, and I'd buy one of my Kestrel frames for $45. I'd grumble about it though. I don't think I'd be too happy about it. I'd buy them all day long for $35 though. So don't tell anyone that I want to charge $35. Just can't afford to do it yet. Yet. That would be nice, right? They don't have a sidewalk over on the right side of the street here. Over by the golf course here. We're going to the golf course again. We always go to the golf course. It's a good place to hang out. Hopefully they're not doing anything weird here. Oh, there's a new mound of dirt. I don't remember that over there. I don't know if that's dirt. You can't see it, Judy. Sometimes there's people parked under my little pavilion here that I like to, you know, power loop and stuff. Fly around. Today there's no one. No cars. Oh, this is awesome. It looks nice and green. I'm going to flip you around here, Judy. Looks nice and green. Oh, look at that. There's a squirrel. Looks like a nice day. We got some good shade right here. Oh, the clouds just came out. As I was talking about that. Did she find me? Oh, she found me. Beep, beep. Well, I'm going to start unloading the car. I got here before everybody. So, yeah. I'll talk to you guys on the way home, maybe. Yeah, you will. Those guys are back there flying. I crashed Judy. Power looped this tree here. Went to do an S-turn over the other two that are just past it after, and got a little too close. And my video got wonky right on the other side of the tree, and then I cut the disarmed, and I think I broke a prop. I turtled, but I can't take back off. I think it's the rear, was that number 4 prop? And I goofed. I thought I installed Beta Flight 4.0.2 on my quad that was flying funny, hoping that it would fix it. But I didn't. I installed it on the one that was flying well. So, my Session 5 isn't charged, so I'm flying with my Session 4 today. It's super windy. Can you hear the wind? How does the Osmo do with the wind? Look for golf balls. I haven't found any. So the grass is a little higher today. We heard they were going to be mowing, but we don't know how often. I see my quad. How do I get the Osmo to aim at it? There it is. Oh, my battery came out. Well, that'd do it. We got stuck in a tree, Judy. I don't think they could see it up there. Get it, Brian! Go get it! Chase it! It's getting away! It's getting away!
I've been trying my best for a while, trying to please everyone who's around me. I've been putting on my fake smile, even though I'm wasting time. I don't want to be trapped in a box, trying to be like the rest when I'm not. I just want to go my own way, gonna let the past burn down. Cause honestly, don't wanna be stuck in boring conversations with you. I'm gonna leave it all behind. Find myself, I'm gonna start over new. Yeah, I'm on my way now. 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 I'll be going away for a while. Oh, and I don't know what I'll find. Maybe I can be a rock star, playing songs on my guitar. I know I have to be somewhere else to be able to find myself. Shouldn't be so complicated if I listen to my heart. I'm gonna leave it all behind. Find myself, I'm gonna start over new. Yeah, I'm on my way now. 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 I don't wanna be dragged in a box. I just wanna go my own way. 'Cause I am on my way. 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 I am on my
I don't know why I'm active tracking you. It really is up there good. Is it out? I hear it. Oh, jeez. You want to throw it like grandma, straight up at it.
Really needs to go, I think.
Hey, there it is.
Put something or I get him out.
Brian trained hard. He gave 110%. No iron team. All that stuff. Good job, Brian. Well, we had a pretty good day of flying. I got 2 Kestrels stuck in trees today. I was monkeying around with Cinewhooping, the 4-inch. I put my session on the top just to see what that'd do. I put some low rates on it, around 500 degrees per second, and it's a little heavy. It was a little windy. It was very windy. Weather Underground said about 13 miles an hour, and I absolutely believe her. She is probably correct. And I feel like the 4-inch was kind of bobbling a little in the wind. Might be too much weight with that extra 80 or 90 grams of the session. Just strapped to the top, strapped way out in the front like that. That's not great. But got her stuck in a tree because I was taking a close pass next to a tree, and one of the props bumped it, and then it decided it's time to shoot off into space, and it clipped a branch before I disarmed it. And I'll tell you, these little micros, they don't like to come out of the tree. They don't have a lot of weight to them. But hopefully I got some good footage of Brian throwing our basketball up. I have a basketball in the back. That's how we get quads out of the low branches. And then I had to finish off that battery, so I put it on the 3-inch Kestrel, and I was doing an aggressive S-turn that dove down between two trees, and I underestimated it. Underestimated it? I don't know what I did, but I did it wrong, and I caught a branch on the way down and got stuck. And these did not want to shake out. We had to throw the basketball back up again. But that worked out all right. If you've been following my adventures from last time I was out flying, one of my two 5-inch quads is twitchy. It's weird. It's got a... when you do anything snappy, it likes to... It's not really a bounce back. I don't like it. But figured I'd load the new Betaflight 4.0.2 on the quad that was acting funny, and I goofed. I loaded 4.0.2 on the quad that was flying good, and it's still flying good. And of course the one that's flying bad is still flying bad. I only flew about a half a battery on the bad one. But I flew 5S batteries, flew a couple of micro batteries, got stuck a few times. We had good times. Brian didn't even crash, did not have to change a single prop. That's impressive for Brian. He did a good job. We met a gentleman who was out there fishing today. He had I can't believe this, he showed us the 20-pound catfish that he caught. It was, if I didn't have a hand on the steering wheel, I'll show you how big it is. It's big. I would never have guessed anything that big was living in that shallow creek over by the house there. It's amazing. He had two delightful dogs with him. It was amazing. He used to live in the same apartment complex as I did 20 years ago over in Irving. But he lived there 5 years ago. We weren't there at the same time. But, you know, there are thousands of apartment complexes. Probably hundreds of them in Irving. Tons of new ones. And we're all way up in Plano. Why would I run into him here? Thought that was awesome. But we're driving out to the middle of nowhere because Brian lives out in the middle of nowhere here. We're meeting at his house and picking up more people. We're going to go to The Rock, wood-fired pizza and assorted beers and spirits and things. We usually go, it's pretty much the only restaurant we've all found that we like out here in the middle of nowhere. But we're pretty happy with it, actually. It's fine. What else can I tell you about, Judy? Oh! I think my session 5 might be going kaput. I'm not real sure. It was acting like it had a dead battery today, but yeah, it was weird. Didn't want to power up. I plugged it in to charge. The app says it thinks it has 40% charge. I just let it charge. I ran my session 4 today, which is kind of a bummer. But it'll be fine. I didn't do anything impressive today. I'm trying to learn, I believe people are referring to it now as the Juicy Flick. And I don't know if that's correct, because I know when Joshua Bardwell did a video with, I think he did it with Wild Willie 8 years ago, the Juicy Flick was something entirely different. But as far as I know, it's the Juicy Flick. Half a front flip, half a snap front flip, roll around at a medium pace, and then you're backing away. And been trying to learn that for a while. I don't put a lot of time into it though, and I do something wrong. I don't know what I do wrong, but I do it very wrong. I end up, you should be facing directly behind yourself when you complete the flip, when you complete the roll, and it doesn't work out for me. I wind up, instead of facing behind, I face a little bit always to the right. Is that to the left? If it's to the right, I don't know. It's off course, so it looks terrible. That's not a drone powering up. That's my notification on my phone. But I did it 2 or 3 times in a row facing just about the correct way. I mean, I guess I'm just not lining up my half flip correctly. I end up a little off the horizon, and that puts my quad a little off the horizon. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I haven't flown in 2 weeks, and I haven't been flying enough. I feel rusty. I try to do some nice, snappy S-turns. And my half a snap roll to go upside down is always off. And then that makes my whole S-turn look funny. Have to correct my angle before I exit. I don't like it. But it's okay. I had fun. And fun is what counts. I don't know if I'm going to have enough fun stuff to throw into some music here for this, but I might do it anyway. Maybe. We're following Mike, and he seems to know where he's going. The only reason I know he knows where he's going is because he's turning left, and I would have turned left here as well. So he's doing a good job. What else do you guys want to know about today? I'd like to exaggerate and tell you I've been doing a woodworking project. My wife is short. She's 4'11" and a half. She'd want me to tell you she's 5 foot, but we're not going to lie. We're telling you the truth. And she works from home. She's been working from home for, I don't know, let's say a year now. I don't know how long, for quite a while. And I wanted to upgrade her from her crummy little desk. She has a nice desk for her personal stuff, and she had a crummy desk for her work stuff. And I've been wanting to upgrade her for a long time. And for even longer, I've wanted to shorten her desk. Take about 3 inches off the legs. And she said, no, I don't want to do it. It won't help. It's no good. Don't even bother. It's fine. But when we got her the new desk, I cut 3 inches off the bottom. And she liked it a lot, so we had to cut 3 inches off her other desk. We bought even more desks. She's up to about 15 or 16 feet of wall space taken up with desk and file cabinet drawer printer stand things now. I'll show you guys. I think we're doing a good job so far. It's looking pretty good. But we got it all down 3 inches. It looks really short. It's very odd when I sit at it, but we got her a small, short person-sized Aeron chair. And that's weird, sitting in her Aeron chair. It doesn't look smaller than my Aeron, but it feels small when you sit in it. It might just be because she has it set real short, but I don't know. But I don't know why you watch this video today, but if you enjoy what I'm doing, I appreciate you watching. I appreciate any kind of liking and subscribing, and because I have no idea what I'm doing. Comments are even better, I think. I don't know for sure. I don't really understand how YouTube works. I have a blog. I don't have a YouTube channel, so I have no idea what I'm doing. If you want to know how to work a blog and how to do a little bit of search engine optimization, I can give you some advice. But yeah, I have no idea how Google works. But I'm fixing to find Brian's house here, so you guys have a good day, and don't work too hard. We'll flip the camera around. You can watch the last of my drive here.